The Ethiopian Educational Media Agency presents English for Grade 7. This is Program 20. Lesson topic, What do you want to know?
Hello, teacher. Hello, students. Students, Hawa and Ubang are here with me again.
Hi, friends.
Hawa, what happened to you?
I think I have caught a cold.
Yes, she has caught a cold.
Students, what happened to Hawa? Ubang?
She has caught a cold.
Students, tell me again, what happened to Hawa? Yes, she has caught a cold. Students, say, she has caught a cold. Students, do you think girls catch more colds than boys? Ubang?
Yes, I think that girls get more colds than boys.
Hawa, do you think so?
Yes, I think so.
Leah, you remind me of the What Do You Think song.
Oh, yes. Shall we sing it, Leah?
Of course, but can you remind me of the song?
Yes, it's like this. What do you think? What do you think?
I can remember it now. Students, do you remember the song? All right. I think the words are on the blackboard. You will sing it in groups. Group 1 sing with Hawa and Group 2 sing with Ubang. After 3, 1, 2, 3.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think we all can do?
I think we can sing a song. I think I can sing with you. And I'm good at sport, but you are not.
That's all right, students. Let's sing it again. But now, Group 2 sing with Hawa and Group 1 with Ubang. After 3, 1, 2, 3.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think we all can do?
I think we can sing a song. I think I can sing with you. And I'm good at sport, but you are not.
That's good, students. We'll sing the song again later. Oh, Hawa, do you usually catch a cold?
I sometimes catch a cold.
Students, does Hawa usually catch a cold? Ubang, does Hawa catch a cold?
Yes, she sometimes catches a cold.
Students, does Hawa catch a cold? Yes, she sometimes catches a cold. Students say, she sometimes catches a cold.
Ubang, do you catch a cold?
Yes, I catch a cold 2 or 3 times a year.
Students, does Ubang catch a cold? Hawa, does Ubang catch a cold?
Yes, he catches a cold 2 or 3 times a year.
Students, tell me again, does Ubang catch a cold? Right, he catches a cold 2 or 3 times a year. Students say, he catches a cold 2 or 3 times a year. Students, now listen to Hawa and Ubang telling me what sometimes, often, never, all the time happen to them. Listen, Hawa, do you catch a cold?
I sometimes catch a cold.
Ubang, do you get a cough?
I get cough 2 or 3 times a year.
Hawa, do you wear a sweater?
I wear a sweater when it's cold.
Ubang, do you study hard?
I study hard all the time.
Very good, Hawa and Ubang. Students, now tell your teacher what happened to you using sometimes, often, never, and all the time. Teacher, please ask your students one by one if something happened to them using the question, do you follow the teacher's guide? You have about 2 minutes. Thank you, teacher. Students, now do the same in your pairs. Ask your partner what happened to him using the question "Do you?" and your partner will answer using sometimes, often, never, or all the time. You can use the expressions on the blackboard. Teacher, please help your students in taking turns. You have about 1.5 minutes. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, students. Students, now let's sing our song again. But now, Group 1 sing with Hawa and Group 2 sing with Ubang. After 3, 1, 2, 3.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think we all can do?
I think we can sing a song. I think I can sing with you. And I'm good at sport, but you are not.
That's good, students. Hawa, where is Ubang?
He is in the other room.
Hawa, do you catch a lot of colds?
Yes.
Hawa, what does Ubang want to know?
He wants to know if I catch a lot of colds.
Hawa, do you wear a sweater?
Yes.
Hawa, what does Ubang want to know?
He wants to know if I wear sweater.
Students, what does Ubang want to know?
He wants to know if Hawa wears a sweater.
Students, tell me again, what does Ubang want to know? Yes, he wants to know if Hawa wears a sweater. Students say he wants to know. Students say again, he wants to know. Students now say if Hawa wears a sweater. Say again, if Hawa wears a sweater. Students now say he wants to know if Hawa wears a sweater. Say again, he wants to know if Hawa wears a sweater. Students, now listen to Hawa and Ubang again.
Hawa, do you study hard?
Yes.
Hawa, what does Ubang want to know?
He wants to know if I study hard.
Students, what does Ubang want to know?
He wants to know if Hawa studies hard.
Students, tell me again, what does Ubang want to know? Yes, he wants to know if Hawa studies hard. Students say he wants to know if Hawa studies hard. Ubang, please come here.
Okay.
Students, now listen to Hawa and Ubang and then you'll do like them. Listen carefully.
Ubang, do you drink alcohol?
Tell me what she wants to know, Ubang.
She wants to know if I drink alcohol.
Ubang, do you catch a cold?
She wants to know if I catch a cold.
Ubang, do you speak French?
She wants to know if I speak French. Now it's my turn. Hawa, do you play football?
He wants to know if I play football.
Hawa, do you get a cough?
He wants to know if I get a cough.
That's good, Hawa and Ubang. Students, now do like Hawa and Ubang. Teacher, please tell 2 students to stand up. Then tell student 1 to ask student 2 using do you, and student 2 will tell you what student 1 wants to know. You have about 1.5 minutes. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, students. Now it's time for us to go.
Yes, it's time to go. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
That was English for Grade 7 from the Ethiopian Educational Media Agency. join us again next week in Program 21. Till then, goodbye everyone. Goodbye.